Hey, it's Mike. I'm back. It's Sunday, and I wanted to get caught up on some vinyl finds that I've had since I made the last one. It's been a little while, so I had a few to show here, and so let's begin. This first one is one I've been looking for a while and wanting to have, and finally found one on Discogs that was a good price, and it was being shipped out of the U.S., so I didn't have to wait forever to get it, and it's listed as near mint. As far as media, I think a VG plus on the on the cover, and then near mint on the media. So I thought, what the heck, I'll get it. This is The Cure's "Sailing on the Beach." This is a compilation that they released soon after their "Head on the Door" album back in 1980. I think the "Head on the Door" was like 85, and this was 86. I remember being a senior in high school and getting this on cassette and bringing it around to all the parties I went to and playing it on the boombox. The cassette was cool because it came with not only all these songs, all the singles here that are contained on this, but it also had a lot of B-sides on the cassette, so that was really cool. So anyway, so I get this in, and it's kind of a cautionary tale. I get it in, and I put it on the turntable, I clean it, and I put it on the turntable, and I don't know, it's the vinyl quality was poor at best. Maybe good, but I think it's closer to poor. Definitely not near mint. These guys tried to basically just ripped me off. It was nowhere near. I don't know what they were thinking when they put near mint down, because they obviously didn't listen to it when they listed this, because it was far from near mint. It was snap, crackle, and pop just all over the place. No skips, no visible scratches, but just noisy as noisy. It's the noisiest record in my collection. It's awful. I never would have purchased this had I known that it was actually more of a poor quality than a near mint. So anyway, so back and forth with the seller, and they wouldn't budge. They insisted that they were right, and I didn't know what I was talking about. So they suck, and I gave them a horrible review, and I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point, but it wasn't a whole lot of money, so I don't know. I might end up biting the bullet on this one. But anyway, this is, I've already reordered it from another seller. That was actually a better deal than even this one was. It was a new listing, so we'll see how that one goes. But basically, it's the best of. It's got stuff going back to Three Imaginary Boys and Boys Don't Cry, the early albums from The Cure, and then it's got songs that I really wanted to have were like songs like A Forest, which is one of my favorite Cure songs, and Charlotte Sometimes, also one of my favorite Cure songs, and it's only, Charlotte Sometimes is not listed on any record, any studio album, so, but it is on here, so I wanted to get a copy of that. I love that song, and I wanted to be able to hear it on vinyl. The rest of the songs, I mean, I already have some of their albums, so I already had a lot of these songs, but this kind of fills the gaps of what I'm missing, so fantastic. Just not this copy. This copy completely sucks. This is actually a Brazilian pressing of this album, original Brazilian, on Polydor. The inner sleeve comes with all the lyrics. It's got this little insert, listings of the songs on that side. And again, it's on Polydor, black vinyl, flimsy vinyl, early pressing. I did check the pressing on it. It's an original, but it's from 1986, but it's not a good copy. It's I don't know. It's been sitting in the open air in somebody's backyard or something. It's just a bad copy. So anyway, the next record. All of the rest of these are good stories, positive stories. So the next one, whoa. Let's see, Massive Attack's second album, Protection. Love this band. I've always wanted to have this, and finally picked up. I would see these in the record stores for a while when I first started collecting records again. I'd see this in the record stores, but I just kind of put it off. You know, it'll always be there. And then all of a sudden, this record just disappeared, and I wasn't seeing it anymore. But I found a nice brand new copy, dirt cheap, and grabbed it. So. This has got the song Protection, Tracy Thorn from Everything But the Girl. She sings vocals on that song, and it's wonderful. Very mellow, chill, Massive Attack kind of song. Eurochild is on this, and that's one of my favorite Massive Attack songs. It features Tricky and all the boys sharing vocals on that song. Was lucky enough to see Massive Attack in concert in 2019 for the Mezzanine reunion tour, whatever, and Liz Frazier from the Cocteau Twins joined them to sing all the songs off of Mezzanine that she sings on, and it was fantastic. I saw them in Los Angeles and Chicago, and so happy and fortunate to finally see Massive Attack in concert. So I love the band. This is the insert, the record sleeve on the inside there. It features some artwork by DNA, one of the main dudes from Massive Attack. Really nice kind of, I don't know, mixed media stuff that he does, as well as a lot of spray paint graffiti art that he works on. It's on the Wild Bunch label, black vinyl. So anyway, Massive Attack, Protection. This next one, this is an unofficial. I was so excited when I saw it, but it's an unofficial release, so it's kind of disappointing in that respect. It doesn't come with any inserts or anything. Beck's first album, Mellow Gold. I remember when this album came out, I was living in Louisville and got this, and I thought, he reminded me we haven't heard all the Beck that we've heard now. This is back when nobody knew who Beck was. We just saw the video on MTV for Loser, and the music on this album, some of it reminds me of kind of like a Ween, Butthole Surfers, kind of lo-fi, kind of goofy, kind of funny sounding stuff. It's really good. I don't know. I like this stuff. I prefer his acoustic stuff later on, Mutations and Sea Change. I like those albums as far as his overall work. But Mellow Gold, I think, is, if you're going to collect Beck stuff, I think it's a must-have. It's just that it's unofficial. It's on Bongload Records, which is the original record company for this album. But it's an unofficial release. Like I said, it didn't come with an insert, and it's on like this orange kind of marbled kind of vinyl. So anyway, it sounds great. I don't know. It's not a bad pressing. It sounds good, so I'm happy. Next one, I featured this a couple videos ago. Wolfgang Press, their fifth album. I don't know. I said it right on the first video, but maybe it's their fifth album. Second to last, put it that way. Their second to last album. Queer on 4AD Records. I love this band. I love Michael Allen's voice. I love the bass and drum heavy songs. This is a little bit more electronic than their earlier stuff, but still fantastic. Leslie Langston offers her vocals on one of these songs. She's the bassist, the original bassist for the Throwing Muses. There's Michael Allen on the back here. Crazy, fun photographs of the band. This is the inner sleeve, what that looks like, and another member of the band. I don't know if that's Andrew or the other dude. I don't remember all their names. I just know Michael for the most part. But anyway, that's the inner sleeve that the record was in, and then it also comes with an extra sleeve here, or just an insert that has all the lyrics. 4AD 23 envelope did all the graphics for this, like they always do. I believe this was what, 1980, probably 1986. No, maybe 1980. I don't know. I'll have to look at the date. Sorry, I didn't research that part of it. But it comes with the original record, which is here. A and B sides there, and then it also came with an extra 12-inch remixes of Mama Told Me Not to Come, the cover that they do, and then the song Sucker, which is one of the songs off the album. So that's a little bonus 12-inch that came with it. So really nice stuff. Wolfgang Press, check them out. They're different. They're definitely different for the 4AD. They're not ethereal dream pop. They're more just kind of a funky indie weird kind of band. I don't know. They're awesome, but check them out. The next record, Sia. This is her, I believe, I don't know. This is on Astroworks Records, 2004. But she has an album before this, but I don't really care for it. To me, I always just think of this as being her first album. It's called Color the Small One. This came out back in the day when she was just getting famous for doing the work she did with 07 for their first was it their, yeah, their first album, and the soundtrack, the songs were featured on the soundtrack to The Garden State, which I really like that movie. Um, so this is more in line with that 07 work that she did. It's very chill, trip hop, lots of acoustic guitars, just very quiet and mellow, and not like the dance pop stuff that she does now. Really nice. If you like her voice, but you want to hear something that's a little bit less mainstream, less overproduced, check out this album. It's fantastic. I've always loved this album, and I'm happy to finally add it as vinyl because I've always just had the CD. The inner sleeve, this pencil portrait of her, and I guess this is all just info about, not lyrics, but just info about the recording. This is a gatefold, so the inside just shows this nice pencil drawing of Sia there. And again, it's on Astroworks, black vinyl. I don't know, really nice record. Check her out. Next one. This is an album that I have been very reluctant to add to my collection just because I thought, well, I don't need it. It's my least favorite album of theirs. Do I really have to have it on vinyl? And the answer is yes, of course I need to have it on vinyl. It's my favorite band. Stereolab, this is Transient Random Noise Burst with Announcements. And it's their second studio album. I remember when this came out, again, I was living back in Louisville. I was only there for a few years. That's why I bring up Louisville, because it's so amazing that all these records that are so important in my life came out when I was in Louisville. But anyway, did not get to see them. I saw them in concert for the very first time for the album after this. This is back 1993. This album came out, and it's good. It's a difficult album for me to like just want to play all the time because it's very, I don't know, it's really for the hardcore Stereolab fans. To me, it's not easily accessible. A lot of the songs kind of drone and kind of a monotone, which is fine. I mean, it's what Stereolab was doing at the time. It was their phase that they were in, but it's not my favorite. It's my least favorite. And but I finally have it. This is the new releases that they've been coming out with. It's like a 3-record deal. It's got a little pocket sleeve in there, and it comes with a poster, and the poster has all their lyrics, and it's just great fanfare going on here with these new reissues. It's great to have in my collection now. And funny, I put this on and listened to it for the first time, and I don't know, it's been a while. And I really do like it. It's just, they have so much greatness in their CD collection, in their record, their catalog, shall I say, their music catalog. They've got so much great music that this one just suffers because it's just not as good as the others. So it's not that it's necessarily a bad album, it's just my least favorite. So Transient Random Noise Bursts with Announcements. I don't think there's any other, I don't know, I'm going to do a Stereolab video at some point. There's just so much music that I have to show that it's just going to be something that I'm going to have to put together. It's going to take me a while, but I'll talk about it more in that video. Again, it comes with 3 records. These are all black vinyl, but 3 records. It's a lot of music to get sucked into, so it's pretty awesome. So check out Stereolab. They're a great band. Crazy not to like them. Let's see, the next one. I've shown this already recently. Slowdive Souvlaki, their second album, Music on Vinyl. This reissue just came out recently, and just a shoegaze band that I overlooked. I was listening to all these other shoegaze bands back in the 90s, and I wasn't listening to this, and because their first album kind of didn't do it for me, and but now that I'm listening to the second album, and I listened to their most recent album, their self-titled album, Slowdive, those 2 albums are freaking great, so I'm going to be listening to them a lot more now. This is the back of the album there, just the song titles. Check that out. And then it comes with this 2-sided insert. It's got this beautiful photo of the band. There's Rachel there in the middle. And just more info about the album there. And it comes in this nice black polyline sleeve. It's really nice. Black vinyl. Music on Vinyl release, Slowdive Souvlaki. My last album here is something that I've been seeing in the record stores. I'm like, I really should get this because it's got songs on it, and it just saves me from having to buy full albums just for one song. So it's another best of. And this is Total by New Order, and it features New Order songs as well as Joy Division songs. So the first side of the first record is all Joy Division, like 5 Joy Division songs, and then it gets into really early New Order, like Ceremony, and then Temptation, which is one of my favorite New Order songs, and then Blue Monday. Blue Monday, I used to have it on the CD for, I believe it was Power, Corruption, and Lies. The CD would come with Blue Order and like a remix of Blue Order as like extras. So when I bought Power, Corruption, and Lies again on vinyl, because I was an idiot and sold it back in the day, when I repurchased the vinyl, I got it home. I'm like, oh crap, this doesn't have Blue Monday on it. I just assumed it would have it, but of course Blue Monday wasn't released on the original album. It was a single. I think the #1 selling 12-inch single in music history. I found that out, which is pretty amazing. So Blue Monday is on here, which is awesome. It's also got songs that I don't have the records of, like Crafty, which is, I think, a great song, very underrated, sometimes hated song of theirs, but I love that song. And it's got some songs from like Technique, and I don't like Technique at all, so it's nice just to have a couple of the songs here on vinyl, and I don't have to go out and buy Technique. Yeah, so New Order, kind of a best of. They did a best of earlier, like around 1986. They released Substance. Joy Division did Substance, and so did New Order did a Substance like best of. But those featured like a lot of like remixes and stuff, and a bunch of songs that I didn't really even want on there. So this one has like really a great selection of songs, and they didn't remix them. I will say that Crafty is a shorter version of Crafty, which kind of sucks, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a small price to pay to get Blue Monday and Temptation and all those other New Orders or Joy Division songs. Eventually I'm going to have, I don't know, eventually I'm going to have Joy Division records in my collection. I don't currently. I have a bunch of New Order, but not Joy Division. But someday, someday I'll have them. It's inevitable. So anyway, that's it. New Order, Total. Let me show the inserts here, 1 and 2. I'm guessing this is for the first record, and this is for the second record. And info, some stories about the music there, some paragraphs about the stories, and then information about the songs. And then it's on black vinyl, 2-record set, and it's nice because all the labels are different colors, so I can remember, oh yeah, Blue Monday, for whatever reason they put Blue Monday on the pink label, but whatever. I can remember if I want to go to Blue Monday, it's on the pink side. That saves this old man from having to get out my reading glasses, so that's awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want. Comment. I love the comments. And I don't know. Have a great weekend. See you. Love you. Bye.